Peace, peace. Trying to redo this interview again with Wild Bunch. Shout out to the sponsors, you know what I mean? Snow Booms, Elite Sound International, Creative Juices Music. Peace to everybody that keeps tuning in and whatnot. Like, we playing musical phones over here and shit. Anywho, check out the Merc once again, you know what I mean? Snow Booms, the family. Check out their hat and shit, you know what I mean? And go check out Creative Juices Music, you know what I mean? See if we can get Wild Bunch in here. Try this again. Right when we got to a crazy conversation too, yo. It's crazy, man. Let me see. I probably won't be. Well, while we wait for that, I'm gonna play some music, yo. Play some music. This is our Wild Bunch featuring Torre. Yeah, Wild Bunch. Uh-huh. New York City shit. Yeah, fuck with it. I'm here to give them more money, more murder, more homicide. See where I reside, never let the drama slide. So when I provide the bars to idolize and revitalize, and some wise and try to guide. From the city, no sleeping allowed, we deep in the crowd. You show whack, we beat you out. Wild punches, wild leaps from the mouth. The tour on tour, cause that's what the scene is about. My shit hard body, so body, whole borough behind me. You woke up in the Bugatti, I woke up in the shiny. The class highs, my nigga, that Illuminati, that hide in plain sight, and then niggas couldn't find me. My shit wild, blow this whole shit down, blow smoke in the judge's face like fuck if I blow crown. Moments when my shit drop, the blow speaking too loud. It's real rap, that's the beast in the back, that's the beast in the back. They ready for me. More devils. There we go. Now I can see you. You able to hear me, bro?
hear me? Hmm. But I can't hear you though. Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know. Can you hear me? Oof. Fuck. Yeah, like I can see you, but I can't hear you. So, you know what I mean? I'm not sure how to fix that. You know what I mean? You just don't got sound on your side. I'm not sure why. Yeah, come on. My Bluetooth joined up. Yeah. We're getting close though, yo. Shout out to everybody tuned in and whatnot still. I can't. I can see you, but I can't hear you. This shit is crazy, yo. I'm not sure how to. This is saying, well, no, if I do that, it's gonna stop. Um,
Phone?
oh wait,
You can hear,
yo,
if
can
I
you hear
see if
me?
he can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Yo, now I can hear you now, yo.
Oh,
I
you hear
don't
me
know
now?
what you. Yeah, I don't know what you did, but it worked.
I did it because these little millennials be knowing what the fuck to do. I'm old, I told you. Know nothing about this.
Word, yo. Yo,
Uh,
you just like my brother at UT, man. Y'all old school, like old school.
for real, for real, for real.
Word.
And I'm in here catching a heart attack. Like, yo, come on, my man is up there. You know what I'm saying? My people's is yo, what you doing? They
Word,
built for
yo.
this shit right here.
Yo, trust. It took me a while to like kind of understand how all this shit operates because I wasn't, I didn't understand it either.
Had to just get a whole new phone. My phone died on me while I was talking. I was like, oh man, I just got the worst fucking luck. We're gonna make
It's
that
all
shit
good
happen
though.
tonight though. See, I'm on the phone with you, right?
You
Word
know what I
up.
mean? Like coincidence. Oh shit. Oh,
My man
I
Tudor in
bet.
the building. Salute to. What's good? That's my heart right there.
No doubt, no
Word up.
doubt. So shit, I'm trying to think. So we was yeah, discussing your career and whatnot, and like I said, you got a lot of hits and whatnot. And you definitely you wanna start doing some newer shit right now, huh?
No. I was just saying my listening kind of expanded because at one time I was strictly listening to boom bap,
Mm,
especially when I was going hard with the writing. Like I still writing, I'm still making music, and I'm going hard right now. But the difference is I just ain't pressed to be putting it on the internet. And with that, you know what I'm saying, free time, I'll be listening. I'll be, you know what I'm saying, back and forth to work. I'll be listening to a lot of shit on the radio because they play our shit on the radio. So it's just interesting. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And just me as an artist, I be teasing myself with that shit. I really ain't gonna waste your time with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
people that fuck with me like you, like my man Apocalypse, like my partner Apocalypse, he ain't fucking with that shit. Like ain't nobody fucking with that shit. But as an artist, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we could do anything. I heard some underground artists do and kill it. I couldn't tell you who it was. I don't remember, but I heard an underground nigga do some shit and kill it on some underground shit. Like, but you know, but
Yeah.
I'm just teasing with that shit. I ain't really trying to fuck with that shit. That shit for the
Yeah,
young
nah, I hear you.
boy.
I mean, I just look at it like it's like I was saying yesterday, man. It's like putting on skinny jeans when you know you shouldn't be putting on skinny jeans.
That
Like it's like one of those type of scenarios where it's like, should I really hop on this, like try this, try that. I mean, you could always try something. I mean, especially if it's something you want to do at the end of the day. But it's like there's so much out there now. Like we was discussing, like with the hip hop and all the branch offs and all, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit going on. Like there's so many different titles to this shit now. I don't know what the hell category I'm even in. You know what I mean?
no, what category? Who's in? You?
Yeah, like in general, because it's like, you know what I mean? You got trip hop, you got Was it chill
Hip hop.
hop? Yeah.
We in hip hop. We in hip hop. That's what we do. That shit is hip hop. Ain't no
Like if you
different.
was like I don't know if you run into these type of scenarios, but like if you run into like one of those millennials, you'd be like, yo, like you listen to hip hop, right? They'd be like, nah, trip hop, or they'll be like, you know what I mean? Like they'll play some low key shit, and
Yeah.
like it's confusing.
Music evolved. Like it's a different time and they doing their thing. Like I ain't even hating on anything, but and I'm not saying that it's not hip hop, but what we do is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Hmm.
foundation, and then everything stemmed from that. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as they little branches, like I mean, it's supposed to evolve. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's all good. Music is music, man. I mean, regardless what it is. I mean, we in the category hip hop because we are the culture. So I mean, ain't nobody gonna say nothing different about that. Like, no matter what form they're trying to put us as or how they're trying to define us, it don't matter. Like we out here
But
trying to teach.
bars, we wear the bar that you feel me? Like we wear the bar.
Hmm.
Like what we do is that's what we do. What they do is entertainment. Like it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? What we do is a lifestyle. That shit is skill. Like niggas is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
different.
nah, I agree.
It's different. That's why I said for me, it's some fun shit to play with. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's some kiddie shit. Like if I'm a grown ass man, what the fuck I look like listening to some young nigga say some shit that I said when I was young at his age and be moved by that shit. Like, man, like,
Yo, word.
you know, I ain't like that's what I'm saying. That shit is for the younger generation because they experiencing that shit together. Like for us, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like what we talking about. I ain't
Yo,
even
that
trying
shit is
to
mad funny though as you said that, bro. Because yo, like I said, I rap too, but not like I don't be like you know what I mean or into with this shit. But like there was times where I did that shit would happen, where these millennial niggas would say a bar I said back in like 1999 or some shit, and I'm like, how am I supposed to feel about that? You know what I mean? Like, am I supposed to
that.
sit here and be like, nah, fuck this nigga, or am I supposed to like it and then try to convince myself that I like it? You know what I mean?
Yo, so let me ask you a question. Being as though we talking about it, how you feel about that? Like the gap between the younger generation. Now I'm interviewing you. How you feel about the gap between the younger generation and the older generation in hip hop?
I mean. Everybody's got certain skill levels. You know what I mean? I look at it like by your skill, man. Like if you doing some dope shit with trap, but you lyrical and you sound dope, then it's like I might fuck with it. But if it's like you know what I mean, you just rapping out some fucking dumb shit and like I'm not gonna listen to it. So as far as
What
the
you know what the real question is? The real question is because this is I guess I be doing my homework. Like that's what make me listen to this other shit that be going on. Like just to find out what's going on, like the mindset. Like, do you feel there's and normally in hip hop I would say no. My answer is no right off the rip. But I'm asking because it's a real thing. Do you think there's a certain age where a nigga's supposed to stop doing hip hop? Like stop rhyming?
well, the
Not
thing is about
necessarily
that is
stop rhyming, but trying to stop trying to push his shit. Like
well, the thing is with that, like I had conversations like this before, and it's like I feel like there is obviously there's gonna be a cutoff, but it all depends on like I don't know, because like I would say maybe 70, 80. You know what I mean? I think maybe 70, 80. That might be the cutoff point to be
no,
gangster
that's a real.
rapping.
Because if you'd have said anything younger, I was gonna say, well, look at Melly Mel and niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm
I'm,
saying?
I guess it all depends, but it's different if they're a trap rapper. You know what I mean? Like if they're a hip hop head, I can see someone being 100, 200 plus doing that shit.
Right,
But
right,
if
right.
they're a trap rapper and you 80 years old and you rapping about fucking doing weird shit, nah, yo, that shit ain't gonna float. Word. But like, that shit is
I'm
crazy, yo.
saying you could hear. The thing is, you could hear a 70-year-old nigga spitting bars on some boom bap shit, a cappella,
I would listen to it, yo.
You know what
Word.
I'm saying? But you can hear that. You can see that. You could that where you can't. Ain't nowhere in hell you could picture a nigga spitting some trap shit a cappella at 70 years old. Like nigga, that
You
shit
know what I'm
sound crazy.
saying?
You know what I mean? That shit
Some
sound
old,
crazy.
any old ass nigga with some skinny jeans on. Like, what the fuck going on here, bro? Hold up.
And what is
I
you
couldn't.
saying? Like, what is you saying? Like, if you're not spitting bars, you know what I'm saying, on some boom bap shit. Like, what are you saying? Like,
Word. You know what I mean? Like, it don't, that shit, that
and
whole
you
shit is
older, you
stupid.
talking about ass, titties, and cars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I
But
said
I
there is a
ain't never
cutoff.
talking at that point.
I
Word.
mean, if you 50, 60, you know what I mean, maybe even 70, it's up there. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. I mean, but like I said, it depends on what you're rapping about. If you preaching knowledge and you doing some shit that I don't know what you want to call it, then yeah, I mean, you could be 200 plus. But once again, if you're just talking about being in the club with bitches and you're 80 years old, I'm sorry, yo, I might have to give that two motherfucking thumbs down. I ain't
So
doing it.
somebody said not even 70, but 40 is the cutoff.
For the trap shit, now you
Oh,
should be
for the
stopping at
trap
like
shit. Yeah, yeah.
35, 40. Yeah, you should not be a 35, 40-year-old nigga out here doing all types of weird shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, son, like,
Right. You could rap about life, family, all of that. That's a fact. That's a fact.
yeah, yeah,
That's a
definitely,
fact.
definitely. But like, yeah, I mean, like I said, anybody could do. You could. I mean, look at Mariah Carey. She mad old, right? She can still sing. They'll still throw her on stage. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not for hip hop? Why can't you be 200 plus and still rapping and still doing your thing? I mean, why not? I don't see a problem with it. I mean, as long,
I mean, you
like I
could do
said,
it, but it go. I mean, as far as the game go, the
mm,
game. You know what I'm saying? Like the game, and that's kind of why I kind of felt. I kind of fell back from not doing music, but the internet, because I started forgetting that I started running the race. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every year I want my name to be on the what's that list they have? The
which one?
that best rapper list, the best underground rapper.
Oh, I'm not sure, yo. You got me
It's,
on that one.
it be having all, you know what I'm saying, all the underground rapper names up there. They call that shit. My name was up there one time,
Oh yeah,
and yeah,
that's
I
what's up,
mean it
man.
was some shit that you see how you doing this. Some shit that somebody, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, hands in them people's. I forgot who was behind that shit, bro. They do that shit almost like every year or every couple of years.
I
I
know what you
follow
saw.
him,
I know what you're
but
talking about. I know
you know,
what you're talking about. I forgot the name to it, but
yeah,
I know, I remember what you're talking about now.
shit. One time my
Oh.
name wasn't up there, I was hurt. And and but no, and the crazy shit was my name was up there one time, and that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say I was losing sight of why I'm doing this shit. I do this shit because I love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Not getting like or or none of that shit, because that's the worst shit to get caught up into. You know what I'm saying? And once I saw myself getting caught up into that shit, like I put some shit out and it didn't get the return that I like, and I felt some type of way about it, I had to check myself. Like, yo, go back to the drawing board. Not about the music, but about yourself. Like, why you do this shit? You do this shit because you love this shit. Like, you like that shit? That's what it is. Give a fuck who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case.
hmm
So
Word.
I kind of, in a nutshell, altogether, it made me kind of fall back from the internet and everything, because that's the only really reason why I be up on there, aside from, you know what I'm saying, keeping up with family and friends and shit like that. But yeah,
Nah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean,
so I'm
yeah, of
still
course.
doing my shit, but you know, I'm gonna put some
Yo,
shit out. A lot of shit that I'm sitting on. I'm good for unfinished projects, cause you know, because I start off hype, and then I don't know, I get discouraged. I always doubt myself. You know what I'm saying? When I did Rich Blood Broke Pockets and shit, I was a little bit more confident than I was after that. So it's like every joint I lost a little bit of confidence and shit. And that was also because looking for feedback from the outside rather than when I did Rich Blood Broke Pockets, that was just all me. Like, that was just me. I didn't give a fuck about the internet. I had just started some internet shit at the time. So that shit came like at the same time. But after that, it was like pretty much doing it for myself, but doing it for the internet too. And every time I did a new project, that shit took a little bit away from me. So till I got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I kind of fell back all the way, but not all the way, but you know, like I am now.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree with you on that, because yo, like for the
But
longest,
man, you need to get back.
I couldn't even
Get
fuck it.
back
I
to
couldn't
it.
fuck with the social media shit, bro, because I'm not with that whole back and forth beefing, and nah, I'm like, that's not my thing. And it's like you also had all this people flooding my shit about the president, and it drove me motherfucking crazy looking at all this just bullshit. Like I don't even watch motherfucking TV, so it's like I don't want to hear y'all niggas talking about the motherfucking news, bro. Like I cut myself off from that. I'm almost on my own motherfucking island at this point because I don't listen to the radio and I don't watch fucking, you know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, man, shit is crazy out here.
Yeah, shit is crazy for real.
And then people posting their personal lives every 5 minutes, who they dating. It's like I don't want to see that fucking shit, bro. Like Facebook is, that's why I feel like in a way, yo, the social medias are just weird. Like I feel like Instagram, you can like drop your music, you know what I mean, kind of be yourself, whatever, possibly. But then you got Facebook where it's like niggas just want to be dating and doing all types of weird shit. It's like so it's kind of a
Everybody, we human, man. Everybody get caught up into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody get you mad, that's the place you want to vent, hoping they see it, or just to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
pretty
Because
much.
talking to yourself don't help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a bad look. Don't get me wrong, but those are the reasons why niggas. It's like that shit is set up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you ain't that shit, you always gonna fall into that trap. So
Exactly, yo. And that's why I wasn't fucking with social media either. Like how what you were saying, like for the most. I actually wanted to delete my shit at one point. Just delete every fucking page because I had enough of the bullshit. And like, you know what I mean? I wasn't like me and you was talking about support. I was supporting everybody and everything and doing my thing. But then, you know, you got these ungrateful niggas that want to sit here and, oh, now that you share my shit, buy my shit, do this, do that. Like, chill, bro. Like, I'll get to it when I can, but you're asking a lot of me. I'm just trying to be a fan over here. You got me trying to manage you with some shit. It's like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it got to the point where that's how the social media started being. The niggas is all blowing up my inboxes about dumb shit. This is that. It's like I know exactly where you came from with that. Shut the shit off because I would too if I had, if I really wanted to. Yo, refocus on yourself, like you said.
nah, but I'm gonna keep my shit going because for one, people do fuck with me and I appreciate that shit. Like niggas be hitting me all the time about music. So I'm gonna get back on the ball as far as in the internet. I just like I said, I was freelancing, just I was in it, you know what I'm saying? And I totally forgot why I was doing this shit. So now when I get back and I start putting music out, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stand on my pivot, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the fuck shit happened, like shit. I don't give a shit what happened. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Like that premiere shit was the top of the world. If it go there and pass there or not, that shit could go no fucking where. I'm gonna be good because I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I had to remind myself of that. And being on the internet was not helping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Especially
I
with
agree.
so as far as being on the internet, as far as putting music out for the internet wasn't shit crazy, yo. You could put out, you could put your heart into some shit and put it on the internet, right? 5 minute song. That's a long ass song, but let's just say 5 minute song, whatever. Shit laced up, you got the shit mastered, bars is crazy, whatever the case, right? I'm talking about niggas on our level.
Yeah.
Even if the shit do good and it do numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put the shit out, do a little numbers because people's playing the shit or whatever the case. And you would do a little video. It don't even gotta be nothing crazy. I'm still talking about niggas on our level. And it should do good. Whatever we consider good, you know what I'm saying? A couple of thousand or whatever. That's great for me because I don't get no views. You know what I'm saying? So the crazy shit is a motherfucker could put a video out 30 seconds talking about some bullshit. I should get 1 million views over your shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I can
pay
imagine,
attention.
man.
I pay attention to what people are paying attention to. So it's not to say stop doing music and not to jump because somebody will do that other kind of music and get 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't do that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean cross over to do that kind of music. If I was trying to sell my soul or something, then yeah, that's the route to go. Like, fuck it, I'll do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying to say, for the energy that I was putting into it, to me, people didn't appreciate it like they appreciate that other shit. So it don't matter how nice you may think you are, whatever the case. Like, real talk, if you're doing it for the love, then that's what it's about. If you're doing it for
Mm-hmm.
anything else, man, you're setting yourself up for failure. Because even getting in that
That's
game
yo.
and getting successful, man, that shit is a rat race. You know what I'm saying?
Mario.
That whole getting caught up in how many likes you get and how many views you get and all of that streaming shit. I mean, that's the game. That's what it's about. I'm not hating on the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not hating on the game, and I'm glad that I didn't win in that type of way because on the outside looking in, yo, that shit crazy, yo. You see these
Mm-hmm.
niggas is fucked up out there? You
Oh
know?
yeah. Most deaf, yo. Yo, but I sat there and thought about it while you were talking, yo. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the commercial niggas, like, or whatever you want to call them, like them rich ass niggas just throwing money at everything and whatever. Like, I feel like whatever reason, it feels like they kind of support their own peoples, not just on a financial, but support. But it feels like in the hip hop community, for some fucking reason, everybody got an ego. It's like, and I feel like that kind of ties to what you was talking about with the views, because if most of our people is all rappers or they all producers or whatever, and they feel a certain way about you, they might click the like, but they won't go and watch the video. Or
Right.
they won't do this and that. Like, you know what I mean, plagiarizing what they what they claim they doing. So it's like, at the end of the day, why is it these trap niggas can get more support from each other than we do for our culture, our community, man? Like, we don't need money. We need people, people to support the
Support,
system.
yeah, support. I mean, and people do it, but just not like how I don't know. Like I hate to sound like a hater, but I feel like the game is rigged. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. And then
Nah,
maybe
I
not.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Yeah, but I'm saying even we can agree, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Like, and just to be safe for me, for myself, because I don't have no control over that. What we talking about? The only part I got control over is myself. I have to
Mm-hmm.
fall back. Like, yo, I got a talent or a gift or something that I can do really well that I like and people like it. The people that do like it. So even if I say, yo, if I put out a joint and one person really like my shit, yo, I'm successful. I'm pegged out. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is me? You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck is we? You know what I'm saying? It's the music.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And we make the music because that's what we do. Like that's the gift that we have. And for that shit to affect somebody else, even if it's one person, that's the gift, that's the blessing in that. So at the end of the day, yo, that's to lose sight of that, to focus on how many more likes I could get. It's some fucking fuck shit right there.
Yeah.
Because then it goes to what kind of joint I'm gonna do next that they gonna like.
Yo, you ain't lying though.
And then you
Unfortunately.
slowly putting on puppet clothes and attaching yourself to strings now. You know what I'm saying? So you could be some fucking kind of puppet without even knowing. You put on the puppet suit. You know what I'm saying? Or jumped on a hamster wheel that ain't really going nowhere except where anybody want to turn it. Like, nah, I want to do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I might put out some crazy shit that a nigga might not like this next time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to put out something. I'm going to put out what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the last couple of joints that I put out was joints that I thought that people would like.
I mean, I thought this shit was dope. So I mean, I don't know about everybody else. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, I'm not just a homie. You not just family. I'm a fan. So if I don't like your nigga shit, no matter who it is, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, I think this could have been tweaked. That could have been, you know what I mean? I mean, regardless, my opinion don't matter because as you said, when you're an artist, you're proclaiming or whatever your art. You gotta do what makes you feel right. It's not about what other people are doing because the whole point of people listening to you is for you and your characteristics that you have that makes you special. So if you take that away and you just want to be the yes nigga to your fans, it's not gonna work out because that's not what they were vibing with you for in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yo, you know, that's all that. That's me though. I personally, I think I overthink a lot of shit because you got a nigga hard body. You know what I'm saying? Like Wrath in them, like Skanks in them, like Russ
Word.
in them. You know what I'm saying? Word up, like
But they
that's what
having
I feel.
fun with it. That's why it's
Huh?
like they having fun with it, and that's why it's like what you said. If you can't enjoy it, it kind of it's purposeless. It's an empty promise to yourself. So it's like, but if you're like the music you're putting out, you're confident in it, and it's good. It's good music, man. I mean, I get what you're saying too. When you said you lost confidence at one point, I think a lot of us go through that, especially when I mean, it's gonna happen. You can have a whole album with just fucking all hits, but there'll be like probably one fan out the million. Like, I don't like that one track on that album. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna happen. There's nothing you can really do about it except just keep pushing. Because I mean, look at all the shit you got. You got a lot of fucking fire, bro.
I do though. I'm telling you, I'm working. I got some shit. You know who be? I be on the net though. I just don't be trying to put my shit out. But niggas be inspiring me and shit. Like them niggas I just named, like Raph and Skanks and them niggas. I be watching them niggas do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause them the only niggas I really follow. I don't be all over the place following a bunch of people and shit. But I mean, and just to say them for an example, but it's a bunch of other dudes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas are still doing their thing, and that shit is inspiring. So that shit make me go up in the studio and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man, Agent 718 got some fight that we sitting on. We about to put out. Word up. 8th Day Music. Doing some
You
shit with that. So.
Now with this newer project, I don't know if you can talk a lot about it because you know what I mean niggas don't want to be giving away the special Marvel ending. You know what I mean? With that being said, are you allowed to talk about it a little bit?
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, all right.
we
I
talking
didn't know
about
if you
which
want spoilers. You know what I mean, or like.
Nah, it's just a joint. Like, really, it's just a joint with me and my man. Like, he doing. I don't know if you know Apocalypse from 8th Day Music.
I think so. If that's the same one you're talking about, he's from Queens, right?
Nah, he's from Brooklyn. From Brooklyn.
It might be somebody else
My
that I'm
man
thinking
who's
about.
new 8th Day. He got some shit. He was on Master H joint. He forgot the name of the joint. He featured on Master H joint. Me and him was on a couple of joints together. We got a joint called 96 Degrees. Some shit we did in the summertime. Anyway, nigga super nice. Super nice. When you look him up. He's on a joint with Master Ace. I can't remember the name right now. I'm on live with you. I feel I'm nervous as shit. My brain ain't really working right and shit.
Nah, it's all good. Nigga, and you just got off work, so you know what? You
But
all ready, man.
he,
Trust.
he doing so he was, you know what I'm saying, one of the nicest niggas I know with the bars. You know, flipped the script and he in production, so he doing what you do right now. And I don't know, he's a natural, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a natural. He killing it right now. So me and him got a little project together where he's doing the beats, all of the beats, the whole beats. You know, his alias is Agent 718. So when he's doing beats, that's his thing. And it's still under the 8th Day banner. So
No doubt. Um,
I have a couple of features up there. I haven't really figured it out yet. And I wasn't trying to bust my brain with it. This project is just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a love thing. So I ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying, go too hard or look for no celebrity you know what I'm
features
saying?
and shit. Yeah, yeah. Nah, I feel you. Um, that's what's up though, man. Like I definitely want to hear that shit. Let me ask you this question out of
It's
all.
gonna be some fire though. It's gonna be some fire. All his beats is, you know what I'm saying, he from scratch, like no samples, no none of that. And then I'm in my bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my bag. We trying to do something different, cause again, we getting older and shit, so we trying to spit like it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
niggas too
feel
old
you,
to be
man.
throwing Frank stands at niggas all day and throwing shit at niggas all day and shit like.
You know what I mean? Like,
And then
word,
I ain't
yo.
trying to preach to a nigga either. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much shit going on right now. So we just putting shit in the perspective on some real shit, on some G shit, cause that's what we is at the end of the day. Well, at the beginning and the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I am. So that's how I'm
Word.
getting it up. You know what I'm saying? So
No
mm,
doubt, no doubt. Let me ask you this question, yo. Out of all the albums you put together, or if you want singles, you have a favorite?
out of my joints,
Mm-hmm.
um, nope, nope, because they all my favorites. Because they all come from a different time with different shit was going on. And like Rich Blood Broke Pockets, that was something special. I was going through some shit. If you listen to that album, you could hear it. I was going through some shit, like morally, inside, internally, like trying to figure out, am I gonna keep being the bad guy, or am I gonna be somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
And
up,
then,
though.
you know, with my kids and all of that shit, like that shit was different. Then Loyalty Is Everything. That shit was a whole different situation. Like it was what it said, it was like loyalty is everything. Like that had nothing to do with what I wanted to do. That shit had to do with people and your surroundings and you know what I'm saying? Loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Um that's Unbreakable. That was different. That was fun. With Efficient. Shout out to Efficient. That shit was fun. That shit was mad fun. That's all I can say about that album. That shit was fun. Word
Word.
up. I love doing that one. Um I don't even know. Um, Other than that, I had a bunch of mixtapes. Um, I got an album with H. Lloyd. Um, that was fucking ridiculous. Nobody heard it. We even put it out. It's on his Bandcamp. Nobody listened to it. Shit is fire.
That's crazy, yo.
And that was some other shit. That was some artistic shit. Cause we was on some hip hop shit. Like we wasn't even trying to spit. We was on some back on some I don't know. That shit had like a Tribe Called Questy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like we was on that type of shit. Like we wasn't trying to hurt nobody on that shit. We was making music, like having fun. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Nobody heard that shit. So I don't know, but they all meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And the people that did hear them, they showed them mad love. So you know what I'm saying? Loyalty
Yeah,
is
nah, I hear you.
that was dope because I had mad features up there, and it was everybody that I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is dope. Like I don't give a fuck what level you on. On my level, that shit was dope for me. Like I had Joe Pesci up there, I had Skanks up there, I had my brain always go blank. Mike Hands, shit, yo, because I'm just going through it. Like you know why I'm blessed, bro? For me in the game, everybody that I'm a fan of, like I'm a real hip hop head. I love this shit. I've been fucking with this shit since I was a baby, right? Everybody that, not everybody, but say if you had like 100 motherfuckers that you just seen all your life, and you got to actually work with like 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I
Like,
feel you.
so in this game, like even besides from those albums, just being in this game, period, yo, that shit was a blessing to me because, like I said, I'm a fan. Yo,
Indeed. Indeed, yo.
yo, I work with Ayatollah. You know Ayatollah?
Well, that's
Used
crazy.
to do beats
Yeah,
with
that's
most
crazy.
stuff and Ayatollah. You know what I'm saying? Like I met
Yeah.
Premier, I met Clips. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That
Yup.
I just came. Like if I wasn't spitting, I wouldn't have been able to do a joint with Raph or Skanks in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got a joint with Black Poet. I did a joint with Teflon.
You got mad shit out there, bro. Word, yo.
I know I'm
Um,
forgetting a bunch of shit right now, but I'm not name dropping for clout or none of that shit. I'm saying that was a blessing to me because I'm a fucking fan. So you know what I'm saying? Like for me,
word.
mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Mission
Yeah,
accomplished.
word.
Like
Yo,
real talk.
I love how you think, bro. Because like a lot of people they should be like you. Like, you know what I mean? Excited. Like I feel like so much shit I've been around and just
Like
watching
me,
niggas. I mean, it's wild though, because you know, niggas go out there, they pay for features and shit, and they're just like, all right, fuck it, I got the newest nigga out, so now my shit's gonna pop. But it's like the way you handle shit is different, because you like, yo, I'm excited about this collab, and then even
yeah,
after the
I did the
collab, you're
joint
still
with Big
excited.
Daddy Kane. You heard when I think I was like 17 when I did that shit. I don't know. I think I was like 17 when I did that shit. But Big Daddy Kane, you feel me? I watched this nigga on TV today, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did that in the studio with him.
That's
And I'm
crazy.
still a fucking fan to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like, that shit was
how did
blessed. That's dreamy for me. You know what
that
I'm
shit is
saying?
crazy. Word.
Word.
That's crazy, man. But that's what I'll say. I love how you react to it, because that's how I am, yo. Like, you know what I
And I
mean? Like,
know
I
I'm
love.
supposed to react because that's them niggas is the greatest. Like, who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a fucking blessing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is humbling like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That a nigga
Word.
would give you the time of day on their level to do that shit. Or even like people that buy my music on Bandcamp. Like, yo, that should be blowing my mind. Like, word, people really support. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you kind of get caught up into that shit because you want more of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how far can I
Yeah.
get that shit? But then I'm one of those people, I do get affected by that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I ain't built for the game. I'm built to make this music. If you like it, you like it. If you like it, I love it. But,
Word.
you know, I'ma still love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I
No
need to
doubt.
be. I have to fall
No
back from
doubt.
that.
Well, let me ask you this question. would you if you had this opportunity, I should say, to work with Premier, like, is that something you would definitely want to just go right into, or is it something you kind of want to lean into with all the other projects you got going on?
You said say that one more time.
So like say like Premier just decided to hit you up, like it was like, yo, hop on this joint. Like you to you it'll probably be like you're just gonna drop everything you're doing to work with them, correct?
Hell yeah.
Because it's
Got that
Premier,
shit
you know what I'm
about me.
saying? Like so man, like I definitely would look forward to that because you know what I'm saying shit, that shit would be dope as fuck. But like,
Yo,
like
because I'm a fan. Like that would be my first thing. I'm gonna say yeah in my mind. But again, I'm my worst critic. Like you know how niggas walk around, they think you know, I'm my worst critic, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say yeah first, right? And then kind of going through the project. And this is what's been happening to me lately with my last couple of projects. Like I get halfway through the project and start doubting myself. Because if I'm not good enough for this to be worthy of this opportunity, then like I could take a L, but he involved. He gonna take a L too. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
like that. Like I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Not on that man, you know what I'm saying? Not on that man watch. You know what I'm saying? And so most niggas will be like, I'm gonna put my all in. But I'm the nigga that's gonna say pause. I'm the type of nigga that's gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I'll do the same too, but it might not be enough. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Just because I want to do my best for this man right here. You know what I'm saying? Just for him giving me the opportunity. Like I overthink shit. That's one of my flaws right there. I really overthink shit. So
well,
I
I
think
actually heard at one point that like overthinkers are usually considered the smarter of the upper chain or whatever you want to call it, I guess, because we tend to analyze everything and strategize and you know what I mean? And they say that smart niggas have these type of these type of issues. You know what I mean? So that's a blessing. That's a blessing to me then, because I overthink like a motherfucker.
yeah,
So you know what I'm saying?
nah, but opportunities like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough. It would be a tough thing to really sit there and think about. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, I struggle with that shit. So I've been on some trying to come up out of that shit because that's a personality trait, and it's not a
Hmm.
bad thing. I'm one of those people. I overthink shit because I'm always wanting to do better. You know what I'm saying? And then I lose focus of who's judging. Am I judging myself, or am I subjecting myself to the next man's judgment? And that happens. Like I have to snap myself out of that shit. Like, why the fuck am I waiting for this motherfucker to judge me? Like, get in the booth and do
Word.
it. Put the music out. Or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You miss opportunities. Like, and that's some shit that you could really that because at the same time while I tell myself that shit, I still go back to using that preem scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be at the level that he expected me to. You know what I'm saying? Like I really
Yeah.
want to blow this dude mind, and I don't think I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
what I was trying to say earlier too, though, is like if you overthinking it while you're in the studio, surprisingly, that might influence you to just drop the fucking hottest shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
nah, yo, let me tell you, my best music was the one that was put, well, in my opinion, was the one I put the least thought in.
Huh?
That's a
Huh?
fact. That's
That's
a fact.
crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like when you're doing music because you love music and you're just doing it because that's what you do. Like it's you in the booth. You doing that music because you're gonna play it 100 times when you get out when it's done and that shit gets on your computer or you in your ride or whatever the case. Nigga, you gonna play that shit 100,000 times every day yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Like that's what it's supposed to be about. That's what my mind was supposed to stay, but it didn't. I get caught up in who else is gonna play my shit? Is this
Mm.
DJ gonna play my shit? Is they gonna buy my shit? You know what I'm saying on Bandcamp? Now you watching the clock soon as you put your shit out. And so you already,
Yeah.
cause when you before that time, because you put the music out with that in mind. I mean, for some people it worked. And if it don't, if you somebody like me, it's gonna affect you. You know what I'm saying? When if I'd put it out with a different state of mind, like, yo, I'm gonna put this out. They fuck with it, they fuck with it, they don't, it don't matter. But I just want the shit out there because it's my music. You put it on the internet, it'll last forever. You know what I'm saying? Have my shit all copyrighted, my paperwork together. But whether nobody listen to it or not, that shit was out there. Maybe 20 years from then, because that's how ahead of my time I am. I could look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Put my music out. Like, I'm not really stressing what people saying. I'm doing this because I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that should attract the people, other people that the A likes that love it. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, it's all about keeping focus of that shit. And I had lost focus, so I had to fall back.
I mean, you did what you had to do, man, to get back in the right state of mind and shit. Because I mean, that shit could break somebody down. You know what I mean? Especially if you put heart and soul pretty much into everything you doing, and niggas is just take, or they just don't acknowledge it, or they pretend not to acknowledge it. Yeah, that shit's gonna hurt anybody, because this is in the fucking heart. You know what I mean? It's hip hop, like. We take this shit serious. So many of us died for this shit. You know what I mean? On some real shit.
I even got caught up into the niggas getting too old for this shit. And now I do believe you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to each his own. For me, I'm too old to try to run that race. Like, to be out there like, yo, buy my CD. I mean, niggas don't do CDs, but buy my, you know what I'm saying? Buy my project. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we just went nostalgic. I said CDs.
Yeah, to press you forward, to really be going hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got other shit. I'm a grown ass man. I got other shit. If a deal ain't on the table that's going to change it right now, I'm not putting that much effort into shit, that much into the entertainment of it. But
no doubt,
music will still be consistent like it is now. Like, I got shit that I'm sitting on. I just ain't put it out. And I want to put this shit out with me and Black Poet so bad. So bad. It was supposed to be on this project, the Dark Winter project, that I'm gonna put out. I was supposed to put it out at the end of last year, but again, get halfway through the projects and start doubting myself. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is nice every time I let somebody take a peek at it, but I'll let you check it out. You know what I'm saying? You give me a little.
I want to hear that shit, man. That shit's probably a banger, yo. Like some other shit. Word. I feel like that too sometimes. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that though. You know what I mean? Like you're in your hype, and then you have. I mean, some people have expectations about certain things or how they want things to be handled. So it's like when it doesn't really go that way, it could drive you to that point where it's like this is pointless or it's not even worth it. But like you said,
that's your motive though. But that wasn't my motive. It's just something that I got caught up into. And now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit felt nasty. Like, hold up, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm affected by this shit. Like, let me fall back. You know what I'm saying? Like, regroup, get my shit together. Cause when I was, like I said, my best music was Without Thought. But you know what I'm saying? Like, again, when I fall back, I get inspired. Like, you see Comet out there doing his thing?
Word.
You know, like shit like that inspired me. My people's just going hard like that. It just remind me, like, not to leave the music entirely. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Well, I mean, like I said, bro.
That's the entertainment part. That game they running. You know what I'm saying? That or you know what I'm saying? Just getting caught up in I don't know. I don't know what to call that shit, but I don't give a fuck if you don't like my shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish they didn't have a like button. That way, because motherfuckers hate on you. They want to listen to your shit, but they don't want to press that button. You know what I'm saying?
They want to share that shit. They want to do shit, bro. And you got them undercover niggas too, though, that be hitting the dislike buttons, yo. Don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers be bitches out here doing some funny shit. I don't be understanding it. Like, if you don't like a nigga, just block him. Why are you gonna sit here and try to tear down what he built? You feel
No,
me?
it's not tearing down what he built. That's what they put that shit there for, the dislike button. Like, it's there. Like, click that shit if you dislike it. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's what it's there for, real talk. But if you, the artist, is affected by that shit, the problem
Yeah.
is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been affected by a nigga hit dislike on my shit. I'm like, fuck is this nigga? Like, I want smoke. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? But now you want some corny shit. You want smoke with a nigga on the internet because he ain't like this shit. Like, that shit is whack as fuck. And niggas get caught into that shit every day, all the time. These young niggas is killing each other left and right, and then tweeting about it, or you know what I'm saying? This shit is corny as fuck. Like, the
Yeah.
game is different right now. So I don't know. It just left a sour taste in my mouth altogether with music, and then we don't have a big enough audience for our type of shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like, I don't feel that it's pointless, but for me personally, I just wanted to go back to the drawing board, like, where I rhyme and shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the hype no more. I just want to put out good music that I like and just have it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And if it do some shit, it do some shit. My man got a whole bunch of stuff that he's trying to do, you know what I'm saying, as far as how to move music and all of that. And I leave that up to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's his department. If it work out for him, and you know what I'm saying, like, he can let me know, like, send me a notice, like, oh, yo, I got your shit over here. We could do XYZ now. They want to do it. I'm with it. Let's go. But as far as me
Word.
put my heart into it like that, like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. My
Yeah.
next project.
I mean,
My next project is gonna be straight real though. It's gonna be some real shit. It's gonna be real,
yeah, man.
some different shit maybe, but it's gonna be real.
Well, me as a fan, bro, I always appreciate artists that like are true to their roots. You know what I mean? Like we was discussing, like Rusty Jooks, like Dirt Platoon. Like I like how, regardless of what's going on in the fucking world, they still stay to who they are. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's how you are. Like all your music up until this point, it doesn't matter if it might seem different to somebody else. It still sounds the same to me as a fucking fan. I still feel like you still the same artist. It's just maybe different beat selections. I don't know what the fuck niggas tripping on, but shit, you know what I mean? Shit's
I
always been hot
appreciate
to
that,
me.
man. I appreciate that shit. I still get love. Don't get me wrong. I still get, and I'll be bugging off for that shit. Like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But that's the shit that got me caught up in the first place too. So I learned to appreciate shit and just fall the fuck back. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I was getting caught up into that shit. Like, oh, I'm popping over here, or it's popping over here. Like, I could, you know what I'm saying? Nah, shit, nah.
yeah. I mean, this is the generation. This is where it's all come to now, man. Everybody, you don't get them likes. Niggas is off in themselves. Like shit's just all types of just. It's crazy how things are. Like, I mean, even as an artist, even as a human being, you know what I mean? This shit is tough. It's not even just being an artist.
Nah, niggas ain't offering them. Like, these young niggas, that shit is entertainment for them. Like,
Hmm.
even the same. Yo, I'm telling you, I don't know. I guess I watch too much YouTube. This drill music shit got me fucked up. Like, these niggas, and I ignore it because these niggas are dying left and right. So every time on the shit popping up on some new shit, and then I go follow that. Like, who they talking about? And it's some little somebody. You know what I'm saying? From this click, and then you get caught up into the story and shit. Now I'm on YouTube all day, like, God damn, what the fuck going on? Like, I'm getting old and shit. And then I go, you know what I'm saying, on the internet, and I'm listening to, like, cause the only place for me as far as where to find our music or the type of artist that I'm looking for is on Instagram. Like, I got all of I'm friends with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Or
it's music that I'd rather listen to, but and to me, in the grand scheme of things, you know, looking at shit as a spectator now, not even as an artist now, because like I said, I'm a fan. Looking at shit as a fan, so, and just as a lover of music. So now that's what I'm saying. I look at YouTube. I look at the shit that I never used to look at before, and or get a time of day to before, and then I go back to the shit that I'm used to. And yo, our support system, our little underground world is like this. Shit is tiny. Yo, compared to that other world, that shit is a universe. That shit is a whole universe. It's so lopsided. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
and so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, when you standing where we standing, you can only do this shit for the love. Cause we ain't getting those accolades that them niggas is getting. We're not getting no bread. Niggas not on TV like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing our videos, we support each other and all of that shit, but at the end of the day, it's a whole different thing going on. So that's what I'm saying. The most we getting out of it on our side of things is the love, which is a lot. It's a lot. But I just, again, for somebody that's always, I don't like using the word sensitive. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say affected by a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit affected me. Like, it's fucked up that you could be this nice, thinking of all these crazy bars that only this little bit of people going to hear. And you know what I'm saying? All them people over there is getting hyped off of some ABC shit.
Yo, you ain't
like,
lying, yo.
Only hear this shit over here. But they don't want to hear this shit over here. And then we don't have enough. Like, if I was to, because people will say, yo, it's a lot of, it's mad underground supporters. Where they at?
Yeah, yo. We ain't lying.
Like, where they at? Niggas will come out, but yo, when for example, when Mike Hands and them was doing shows, like, people would come out. I've been to a couple of shows that they invited me to, or I perform with them. You know what I'm saying? And nice crowd, yo. Like, nice crowd. And when I say nice crowd, I mean niggas is there supporting. It's just not enough. Just not enough people for the type of events they get. You ever seen Bangkok perform?
No, hell yeah.
Niggas is monsters, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Niggas is fucking monsters. Yo, I will pay to see that. You feel me? I'll pay to see that shit. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird how everything is working, bro. It's like, as small as we are, like you said, there's still plenty of niggas that's just like, yo, I'm like, you know what I mean? Just be doing that funny shit, like, oh well, I'm better than Wild Bunch, or he better than me, so I'm not gonna support him, but he can support me. You know, back and forth bullshit is like, it's dumb. Like, that, how, you know how niggas be like, yo, I'm gonna follow you, follow me back type shit. Like, it's that type of situation where it's like, if you can't get to that nigga's post for that day, they tight at you, so it fucks up the
I ain't
flow.
even talking, not even that kind of shit. Like, that's some fuck nigga shit. That's some, I ain't even talking about that type of shit. That's fuck nigga shit right there. I'm talking about, like, we need a bigger crowd of supporters like that. At every show, to me, it was so dope that, and I don't give a fuck how big the crowd was. I always thought that the crowd should have been 2 or 3 times bigger. The show deserved that. The performers deserve that for that type of performance, for that type of talent. You know what I'm saying? And that shit always stuck in the back of my mind, leaving them places like, getting niggas that, we smoking weed, we chilling. You know who's in here? A bunch of fucking rappers. Who in the crowd? A bunch of fucking rappers. Like, what if people? Because this shit right here is fucking fire. But niggas that you'll watch a show, like, I'll watch YouTube and it'll be some young millennial new rapper. I'm not hating on these niggas either. I'm talking about the way the game is structured, right? So some young nigga get bodied. You know what I'm saying? I almost want to say Pop Smoke, but I know about Pop Smoke. Rest in peace before he got smoked. But like, you hear about young so and so just got bodied. Never heard this nigga a day in your life. he a drill rapper or some trap rapper, right? He got pop. So now you're listening to his shit.
Yep. Too late. Instead of waiting.
And they force that shit on you, and they start showing you like who he is, like, cause now they telling you his story. So then you'll see that he had a crazy following. You never heard about him a day in your life, but he had a crazy following. You actually go to his page, he got millions of views. You never heard of him, but he got millions of views because we listen to underground music. We don't listen to that, but everybody else do.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Millions of views. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I mean, we got a lot of people in the fucking hip hop community. I just feel like in the end of the day, like, even with that little percentage that ain't supporting, they need to support. You know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like some people get paid off this shit. Like some people don't got jobs, and this is like their only, whatever you want to call it, like livelihood. So it's like I get it, pushing it and trying to get as many fans as possible to pay you money and stuff like that. But realistically, the underground unit, we don't get paid millions of dollars. I mean, yeah, you might make just enough to, you know, pass by here and there and shit like that, but we don't get paid millions of dollars like them trill niggas and them fucking, like, you know what I mean?
Yo,
so at least we could get support. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't want to put money up, at least fucking support, man. That shit don't make sense.
what people do, it's just we don't have enough support because we don't have the machine behind us. It's not. It's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of, and I don't think that we doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit you doing right here. Like ain't nobody gonna tune into this shit because you up here with Wyld Bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no fucking body, but you have been up here with like what you doing. The coach we need to attack it on a different level. Like everybody can't be a fucking rapper. Everybody can't be a rapper. Somebody got to talk about it. Somebody got to document what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be a producer. Somebody got to film what we doing. Somebody got to write a book about what we doing. Somebody got to talk about Comet, Shabam Sadiq. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to talk about them. Somebody got to, you know what I'm saying? Another rapper ain't going to talk about them. Just in conversation, yeah, but we need people to do different stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when I say support, I'm not talking about just support the artist. I'm talking about support. When I say our little world is small like that, there's a bunch of people in our world. Niggas write, you know what I'm saying? Write articles. You know what I'm saying? Do documentaries. Do what you doing. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's different outlets and different platforms that direct people this way. You know what I'm saying? It might start off small, but that shit builds up because other platforms started. You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And somebody got to do it. So on that note, I salute you for doing this right here because you on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and keep going and interview all of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of talent out here, man. And we don't have we don't have a machine behind us. We need to create our own machine. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So really, as far as music go, I'm kind of more focused on that part too myself. Like, what can I do to contribute to our own machine? Because we run this shit. We run this shit. I watch these dudes do some amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? And not to keep repeating the same names, but this is all I see because it's only 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop head. I love the music, but I'm not all over the place on the internet, like I said. So, and I smoke a lot of weed, so my brain, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate to that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? You know what it is, though, bros? Because I'm trying to bring a platform for people.
That shit.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring a platform for people just to give them a chance, give them an option. Be honest with you, none of this shit was motherfucking planned. I mean, it all started with G Royale, where I just randomly hit him up, added him into the chat. The nigga didn't even know I had him in the fucking live until he realized like that's how random shit was. And it's just I had fun with it. And like you said, you having fun with the music, that's what's making you a dope artist, and that's what how you can enjoy it. That's exactly how I am. Like I'm doing this shit for fun. I'm building with everybody and giving people a chance to speak their mind, do what they want to do at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
My
And
shit,
other
my shit,
people
my
are
shit ain't
watching
only
you.
about music either. You know what I mean? Like we could talk about records all fucking day. Anybody can do that. But there's some people out there, the real fans, that want to hear about your everyday life. You know what I mean? Hear about what you do and this and that without having to watch a fucking reality TV show. You feel me?
Or they want to hear maybe not about your everyday life, but about how you feel about the shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit going on. Like, we don't have a big enough audience. Who the fuck am I? Ain't nobody give a fuck about what I do all day. I eat, sleep, and shit just like you do. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, go to work all day, take care of my fucking kids. I hope, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit going on that affect everyday people like me and you. Like,
True.
yeah, I'm an artist, but I'm a voice for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm a voice for the universe. I tell you what the fuck is going on. And, you know what I'm saying? I come from where I come from. I am who I am. So that shit gonna come out hard body. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what we do. We messengers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Word.
And all the time, like I said, it's not about preaching. It's about just reaching the people. If you get a whole bunch of people that like you for spitting, slapping niggas all day, you know what I'm saying? And you nice with it. Once you got your audience up, all right, so what you gonna do with it now? Like, what's the contribution to hip hop besides being a nice nigga?
Word.
You know,
Yeah, you right though.
especially if you in this little world that I'm talking about with us. You know what I'm saying? So these radio shows that they be having, like DJ Modesty and forgot them dudes' name. Ron
You're kind
Shaw
of
and
breaking up a little bit. I'm not sure what you
you
said, to
know,
be honest with you.
the mixtape dudes. I mean, not mixtapes. The radio dudes. They have the radio show. Ron Shaw. What's his name?
Oh, DJ Ron Shot, something like that.
Yeah. Like, I'm just saying things like that. DJ Modesty, like um
Mm.
DJ, like all of these people doing these radio shows, and that shit that we need. Eclipse, you know what I'm saying? Premiere, shit like that. Like, we need more of that shit, and not just from those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me, that's the upper echelon right there. Like, we need dudes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to play their part. Like, I want to write a book about this shit. That's the reason why I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to write a book about this shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no doubt. You
A
should.
lot of
You
shit.
definitely should, yo.
I wanted to do the shit that you're doing right now. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do it, nigga. I'ma support you. You got
No.
my full
I'm not gonna
support.
do it because I didn't get off my ass and do it. That's why I said
Oh,
we're doing it.
all right. I was gonna say, nigga, if you want, I got you. You
No,
got
no,
my
no,
full
no, no, no,
support,
no,
brother.
no. Yo, and but that's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? And I would want to take it to another level because that's not a bad idea. Niggas could have a little talk show where, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in position to do that shit. I have a million ideas, but to actually execute them shits is where I fall short. And they because when I actually go through with some shit, it's successful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's been happening lately with like I said, it's a personal thing with me. But aside from that, like, I salute you, not to get caught up in that, but I'm saying I salute you for actually doing it. It's a lot of people with a lot of ideas that ain't doing shit. But you actually doing that, and we need that, and we need somebody else to do something else. Like, somebody need to write the book. If not me, hip hop movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, put these underground artists into and make movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, build our shit up. take them little ass cameras that we be making these little videos with and make a movie. Good, fuck that, and we support it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yo. Exactly.
We
Yo,
need
also
to
shout out to my brother AUT, yo, because we were talking about him too earlier. I mean yesterday. He definitely holds it down for the underground too. He's the way, like you said, everybody has to play their part. He definitely did because this man always looking out for the underground and shit. This man, you couldn't pay this nigga $1 most times. He'll take anything over money when it comes to hip hop. This man is legit with his shit. And then you got you as an MC, you contributing because you bring in bars, you bring in your life, and you kind of helping people get through whatever they might be going through, or your music in general is making their day better. You know what I mean? So you contribute that way. And then me, I ain't nobody either, nigga. But I'm just, you know what I mean? I like to have a good time, and if everybody can have a good time, if I can brighten niggas, you know what I mean, like weekends, whatever you want to call it, it's a win-win for me. You know what I mean? It's a blessing.
Now you are somebody, man. You are somebody, and we need that. You know what I'm saying? Like we need, but we need niggas to be somebody's like on our level because that's how you actually become somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because you are somebody. Like you just need to make other people see it. When I say I'm nobody, that's me reminding myself. That's me always reminding myself to stay in my place. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's a personality thing for me. Not that I'm one of those people that ever had my ass on my shoulders like I'm the shit. Never. You know what I'm saying? It's actually the opposite.
That's what I'm
But
saying, yo. You've always been a humble dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the matter of fact, like we was talking about before, well, that people didn't know or whatever I'm putting out there. First time me and you actually met, I invited you to come through to the show and you came out. I think you had to work that day or some shit, but you still came out, met up, and you know what I mean, supported
yeah,
all the
I'm all,
rappers. Like, you a humble dude. You could have been like, nah, fuck this nigga and fuck this and that, and I'm going home. You know what I mean?
I had a good time. I had a good
See,
fucking time that
see,
too. That
you know
shit
what I
was
mean?
lit. That
And
shit
that's
lit.
what I'm saying.
You know what
You're a humble dude, bro. And like I get that. I do that too. Like I don't. I'm very humble with my shit. I don't like to brag. I always my life is if you like I look at it like if you brag, it can easily get taken away from you. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just you know what I mean, just ride things out, keep people happy, be happy myself, and whatever happens, happens.
yeah, shit. I ain't got no choice but to be humble. I come from fucking nothing. So word up. Real talk. Like yo, my definition of real is that being humble, cause you know what I'm saying? We all ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Ain't, ain't nobody got the richest nigga got, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of shit to deal with that nobody else want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? If they really knew about it. So, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, everything is a blessing. Every fucking thing is a blessing. And that's what I'm saying. Going all the way back to the music again and why I fell back because I had to remind myself of that. Like, don't nobody owe you no likes. Don't nobody owe you no views. Don't nobody owe you no fucking Bandcamp sales. If don't nobody fuck with your shit, that don't change who the fuck you are or how your status of who you are. But you know what I'm saying? As an artist, as a man, as whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like who now? Since when you pass the fucking mallet to somebody else, what they call that shit, the hammer shit, the judge shit,
The
the
gal,
gavel.
yeah,
Pass
the
the
gavel, yeah,
gavel to
yeah.
somebody else. You know what I'm saying? For them to judge you and you stand there and wait for it like an asshole and be affected by that shit. So it's all about the love again and staying focused, man. That's all, man. And and actually doing something like somebody that like to do filming or somebody that like to do this type of shit that you doing. Somebody else need to do it too. Like we need to have more shows like this. You need to step your game up, my man, and keep going. Like don't stop. Like expand this shit. Like go from Instagram and your shit on YouTube. Get your intro going. Get your outro going. You know what I'm saying? Like this is different. This is different. Like this is a reason to because it's the show getting clout. like artists get caught up in their ego. When you're doing shows like this, you want your project. This is your baby. This is your project. It's not about you. It's about your project and what you're doing. As an artist, kind of, it's more about you. You know what I'm saying? Or it's easy to put up to that shit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm looking to get into other shit that pretty much support our machine, not the big machine, because the big machine already rolling. It's doing what it's doing for them. We don't fuck with that. So how can we support our machine? How can we help niggas like DJ Premier and DJ Eclipse and niggas like that on the upper level? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they about to pass the torch or they what their next plans is or however, you know what I'm saying? But we got to keep evolving. Man, we got to expand. So I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, like for the dudes that do be online, like I hope that you inspire somebody to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing inspires somebody else to do it. And then that shit just be contagious. And then, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, oh, I ain't with all that talking shit because that's not what I do. But you know what? I like what these niggas is doing. I fuck with this filming shit though right here. You know what? Got an idea. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I mean, like I said too, though, that's like I was telling you yesterday, yo. Like I support everybody, and you know this. You know me for a fucking minute, and you know how I get down with that shit. And like, even when I see other people on live shows like my own, I go on they fucking live, and I support them. You know what I mean? I watch they shows, and that's that. I stick to my own shit, and it's like, but that's how we all, like you said, support system. Like this is because we all do different shows at the same time. Some shit don't mean a nigga can't end one. Like I'll end my show, bro, and then I'll go into somebody else's show and support them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how shit needs to be done. Niggas need to really participate more into being a fan and into supporting people, not just fucking bullshit, like wasting niggas' time and shit. Like every second counts, yo. Every minute counts. So that includes records, that includes shows, that includes everything we do.
But I don't really look at it like, because the people that do, like any support is good. Like motherfuckers be saying bad news is good publicity, shit like that. Like if a nigga take bad publicity and that turns out to be good publicity, like any publicity, even if some fucked up shit happened to you, it's good publicity. If a nigga can have that type of mind state, then yeah, yo, if a nigga support just one motherfucking tiny little incy fucking bit, nigga, it's a blessing because we don't nobody owe us nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
True.
what I'm saying is everybody should play a part. Like fuck really right now, fuck the support of fuck everybody grouping up to support artists. Whatever, let's do what we've been doing. Support your favorite artist. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But can you do something too while you support your favorite artist? Like, you love hip hop really like that? Like, you have a talent? What is it? Do something. You know what I'm saying? In this machine, yo, I got I don't know how many thousand followers on. I mean, friends on not followers, friends on Facebook. All of them people. My shit is everybody know me for hip hop. So you know what I'm saying? The majority of all of those thousands of people, they don't. I don't do friend requests. You know what I'm saying? I'll accept them, but I don't send them out. Right? So for all of those thousands of people, the majority of them, I mean, I have sent friend requests out, but for the majority of them shits, they send them to me, right? So I'm a hip hop artist. That means them people associate me with hip hop, and that's the reason why they clicked on the shit, right?
Yeah.
People tell me all of them people are, if they all fans, where are the sales? Where are the views? And if they all just fans of hip hop and they just know me as being a hip hop artist and they just tapping in, then they could also be doing something in the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like 2,000 or 3,000 people. You mean tell me we the only ones rocking out? You the only one doing this right here, and everybody else, as far as music, is artists and producers and DJs. Like there's no filmmakers doing documentaries on us. You know what I'm saying? Like who are just documenting them as because that's yo. If you look back at these hip hop VH1 shows, they showing you the old Wu-Tang. And this is one video, one documentary they show, but they'll show you clips of the Wu-Tang, fucking Nas, DJ Premier, Guru, talking about hip hop. That's a whole different level. That's not our little circle. We fuck with them. That's hip hop, but that's a whole nother level right there. I'm talking about on our level. Who's doing that? Who's doing it? Everybody want to be a fucking DJ. Everybody want to be an MC. Everybody want to be an artist. As soon as somebody say something about hip hop, I'm an artist. He want to put his music out. Like nobody trying to do nothing else. And that's what I'm saying. We need a machine. That shit over there is a machine. We ain't got a machine. So even me as an artist, I love hip hop so much. I want to do something to contribute to the machine. I really don't want to be an artist that much no more. I'm gonna always be an artist, and I love hip hop just as much as I did from day one. But I want to do something more.
No doubt. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you.
And
I hear you on that shit.
I think we because it would be lucrative. Like we could all get money in this shit. Like we need to build that shit up. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's why I need to stop watching TV. Cause I'm seeing a whole bunch of shit going on. I'm like, yo, we should be doing that. We could be doing that. Like on this level, like how they did that. And where did all of them people come from? How did they know this little nigga that just got shot? You know what I'm saying? Like they're showing a show with him bouncing around and thousands of people in the crowd like, huh? Where that happened at? You know what I'm saying? We don't know about this motherfucker, but at the end of the day, there's a support system there that's crazy. Where's ours? That's what I'm saying. When I was going to them shows that they was inviting me to, them shits was so dope. I'll leave out of there almost mad. Like, where the fuck everybody at? How the fuck y'all just missed that shit?
Word.
I forgot what show it was one time. I'm gonna tell you the best show I ever seen one time was with Bangkok, and it was over there on I think Decal. I don't know where the fuck it was. I tell you, they lit that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like they set that shit up. It just was. I was in the crowd like, I'll pay for this shit. Spin around. There's people in there, but it's not enough people to satisfy me. Like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? At the time, I wasn't thinking that, but now when you know what I'm saying? When I was going through my doubting myself and shit and all that shit have run through my mind. Like, see, people don't even support like that. That shit was making me mad. Like, yo, because them niggas deserve a crowd that these little nobodies be having. You know what I'm saying? And they were killing. The crowd would love them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the game would be, I don't know. Everything happened the way it happens for a reason. That's the reason why I say is the worlds are different, because that machine is different. And then people do get caught up. Not to say that any of these artists will get caught up into that shit, but once you start reaching different levels, shit changes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I always felt like, yo, like I said earlier, yo, like it feels like that other, like the bigger group of what we are, like the bigger group of that, like you were saying, like I feel like they support each other. If they got the funds, if they's rich, they support each other. Supporting rich people, supporting rich people. So it's like if we had somebody in the game in hip hop that had the money, the financials, decided to form maybe a label or form something that can like blow up into that bigger bubble. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why not do it? They don't. Instead of investing back into the community, instead of putting money back into the artist's pockets and really trying to help us get where we need to be as a unit, they're spending it on dumb shit. You know what I mean? So it's like we could take we need to learn. We need to learn that, you know what I mean? Support each other, man. Like money goes a long way, especially if you're gonna invest it.
And inspire people to do in themselves, yo. There's a lot of people with talent out there that we connected to, that watch us because they think we doing it and we need their help. More than just going to buy your shit on Bandcamp or shit like that. Like, it's a community. Hip hop is a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I watch people like I was saying earlier. I don't know if I lost my train of thought, but yo, that dude Mike Hands, man. And the reason again why I'm saying him is because I watch him even being like all of them. Like, I watch them dudes put shows together. Like, when they put functions together. Like, these niggas move like businessmen. They are businessmen, you know what I'm saying? But we need the way niggas, it just, I think the game is rigged, man. I think the wrong people. We could do so much if we had more support. We had more people like that doing what they was doing. With him and Doc Ock and them was doing. Like, yo, what Toshi and them doing, like with the radio shows, like I could count them on my hand, you know what I'm saying? Because we only got them.
Shout to Mike Hands and Doc Ock, yo, by the way. Yo, you fucking right, man, because they definitely did some shit in the city that I ain't seen nobody else really fucking do. And they were allowing people a platform, and they brought together some dope ass shows. Definitely shout out to them. They fucking hard working, man. Most niggas don't give them the appreciation they fucking deserve, yo.
I'm trying to tell you, that's a fact. That's a fact. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna contribute because, again, like I said, I'm a fan, man. So I wanna contribute. I put out my music. I got people know what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always put out music, but I'm more passionate about stepping it up. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, or where. Like I said, mad ideas ran through my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always inspired. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a fresh energy for me. So I can't say like this is something I was feeling before. I was going through a little ups and downs with my shit, but I'm in this place right now where I feel like I want to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired by what you doing, what everybody doing, and I just think that we need more of that. So instead of being bitter about it, or I'm trying to put my mind, like, put my best foot forward. How can I contribute and be happy with it? You know what I'm saying? So putting out another project would be nice, but that's not it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not the contribution I'm really trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a bad idea. The shit we was talking about with the show shit. Like, I mean, just for the sake of imagination. You know what I'm saying? We got a little show, because I watch dudes do it all the time. I watch dudes on YouTube do it all the time about other shit, but they just be getting up their channels, and for whatever they talking about, they have their audience for that shit. And it'll be some shit that I would have never, you know what I'm saying, thought about watching before, but it's some everyday shit. And because somebody's actually doing it, I'm like, yo, let me click onto that shit and I'll watch it. Now I'm hooked watching these two nobody niggas that I never seen before. They're part of my everyday life because I like what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? In that particular subject. So we talking about hip hop. I mean, again, they got mad. These people that we talking about that I'm a fan of, they got mad fans too. So they need more exposure. Like, how can we contribute to them? How can I contribute to myself, even as an artist? How can I contribute to 8-Day Music? You know what I'm saying? How can I contribute to Madman and them? How can I contribute to all of these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what hip hop is about. So that's what my brain is. I'm a smart dude when I want to be. So, you know what I'm saying? My shit is kind of panning out for me where I could think about what's my move. And again, I got to salute you because you inspire me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what's up, my G. And keep doing your thing, man, because we need that. You know what I'm saying? And push the envelope with other people. Like, when you have this conversation with other artists, do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, encourage them to inspire other people, not necessarily to be artists. I ain't hating on nobody that want to be an artist. If that's your talent, do your motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But if that ain't your talent and you got some other shit, and hip hop is a community and that shit is a machine. Let's build that little machine. You know what I'm saying? We put our little trinkets together, see what the fuck we come up with. We might get some Back to the Future shit. You never know. You know what I'm saying? That's never know. But everybody need to put their shit together, and we need to build our own shit. And I'm talking about films and all that. I'm talking about corny ass movies, corny ass skits, corny ass comedy surrounding hip hop. Yo, somebody come up with a skit and put, again, these artists in movies. They trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't always look in hood movie. I have somebody go back and go, oh shit.
Word.
I mean, and it don't have to be nothing crazy. It could just the same energy that we putting into constantly putting out mixtapes and these flyers with the same shit on it all the time. Let's step it up a little bit and make this shit a house for real. Like right now, this shit is a little room. Let's make this shit a house, our own house. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be knocking on the door trying to get inside.
Word, yo. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, brother. That's why, yo, like minds think alike, bro. And like on some real shit, you always be, like I say, you always been a humble dude, but you know what the fuck you want out of this shit, man. And you know what I mean? That honestly, like that's exactly how you are, is exactly how I am. Like I appreciate everything given. I appreciate everybody that I've had the opportunity to work with or interviewed or even just being around. So it's like, and you, like I said, you was definitely always one of those dudes because you've always been a good dude, you know what I mean? And I definitely wish the best for you, man. Because like I said, I do feel like you do get slept on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like some of the dopest artists I know always fucking tend to get slept on, which it baffles me how that even happens. Because these trash niggas can get all the fans, but the dopest niggas in the room don't get shit. Like,
I appreciate that. I don't even look at myself like that, but I do appreciate that shit, man. But yo, at the end of the day, I mean, again, I that's one of those things. Again, like stop, cause that's what I get caught up into. Like, yo, I got a like on my shit, and like I got a like. You know what I'm saying? I got a like on my shit. It might not have been a million likes. I got a view on my shit. It might not have been a million views. I got a view though. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the case. That shit might not mean nothing to nobody else, but at the end of the day, don't nobody pay my motherfucking bills. Ain't nobody else putting none of that money together. Ain't nobody buy the computer I uploaded that shit on. Ain't nobody buy the camera that I filmed it with. Wasn't nobody in the studio with me when I recorded it. Nobody bought the pen or the paper that I wrote that shit on. The fuck I give a fuck what the next man feel about my shit. Don't click on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just get the fuck out of here with that shit. And that's the mind state I need to always stay in, but not in a hateful way. As a reminder to myself that you're doing this for yourself and what somebody else says really don't matter. But of course, any plus is a blessing. So like I said, my limit is 1. If I got 1, I'm good. I'm successful. And I don't mean that shit like, you know how niggas be always trying to sound all fucking Martin Luther King, like, yo, if I could just reach 1 person, like, nah, dead ass. Cause I make this music like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit if that shit come from you, that's your creation. Like, who the fuck say somebody else gotta like that shit? And corny niggas be coming out and they be putting that shit out and they shit be super whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga stand there and take the criticism and be hurt behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta respect them for having that much courage, but at the end of the day, you a dummy for setting yourself up for that shit anyway. Whether you nice or you not, if you doing that shit for somebody else and not yourself, you doing it the wrong way. Period.
Exactly, yo. One of my best friends, bro, told me some shit, and it really helped me kind of understand shit. Like straight up that if you set expectations, you're gonna always let yourself down somehow. So if you don't set expectations and you just enjoy the moment, seize the moment, and do what makes you happy, you can't unbe it. You're not gonna be miserable. You're gonna be happy. Do everything you do, no matter how it sounds to the world. None of that fucking matters. I mean, like I said, unless you try to make money, like I think that's where a lot of things get misinterpreted. Is those that are like for the culture, like such as you, and then there's those that's like money hungry and shit, charging niggas like millions of dollars for verses and this and that, and not really keeping shit alive and not really supporting shit that they're supposed to. That's a different story. You know what I mean? Like them type of people, I don't want to have nothing to do with. You know what I mean? Because you kind of raping hip hop. you raping hip hop and you taking money like from it. It's like
Yeah,
the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like we, like you said, we need a community. We need more people participating
that's a
and shit
fact.
like that. So you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, as long as you having fun in the studio writing that shit, bro, that's all that fucking matters, man. Cause yo, I got mad shit that I ain't even put
It's
out in
supposed
public,
to though.
and I
It,
just listen
it,
to that
it,
shit all fucking day, bro, up in my whip. I don't go fucking. If I put it out, I'm still gonna be listening to my own motherfucking shit. You know what I mean?
that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and it's not being cocky or nothing. It's just not. It's just not losing yourself. Like you do this shit for the love. Like I do it for the love. Like if you was a cloud chaser from the beginning, that's not music. That's a personality thing, and you can do
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want, music or whatever's going, whatever with a cloud at that you're gonna chase. You know what I'm saying? So if it's selling your ass, you're gonna be doing that next. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the fuck it is, because that's a personality thing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all this shit is a personality thing. Like and I always said that about music. Like you could tell a lot about somebody through their music. Like a nigga be talking about murder, murder, kill all day and not be a killer, but his passion behind what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's
Mm.
we so superficial. We always read people off the surface. Like I'm one of those people. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I try to see past certain shit. Why people do certain shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm
Word.
saying. There's so much that we could be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that we could be doing rather than like encourage somebody else to do to find their inner talent. Like, but for the machine, for a purpose. Like, don't be a Martin Luther King talking about we all can do it and blah blah blah. Like, nah, nigga, it's a machine out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, know what you doing when you put the next man on, because you putting pieces together. That's your contribution. And don't just do that. Then be encouraging somebody. Like, what's your plan behind encouraging this man? You gonna follow him up with it with that? You gonna build something with him? Like, do something. Like, we all need to play our part in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not playing my part in that shit if I'm not hating on nobody doing that. I'm talking about me individually. I'm personally wasn't playing my part. If I'm looking for, my whole focus was to put music out and wait for people to buy it on Bandcamp or wait to see views I got and yada 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 and all of that bullshit. Then you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, when I don't get none of that shit, I'm backflipping and you know what I'm saying? Catching bitch fits and shit like that. Like that's lame nigga shit. Like that shit is corny. Like to me, the whole internet shit just got corny for me. Long story short, but what we could do with it is the same shit that they doing with it, using that shit for what you doing right now and encouraging other people. Like we could build our machine. Like why fall back? Why let the machine beat me? Like there's so many people eating right now, eating,
Word.
doing their own thing. But so I'm figuring, why don't we encourage people and then, but for the cause, for this little world that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people gonna do what the fuck they want to do, but we connected to so many people. They just need something to do. They need some other person to take it to. You put out some shit like, yo, we having a show at so and so. All them people ain't gonna come. They might all like your music, but they ain't all gonna come. So reach out to like appease them another way. Shit like this, you giving them different content right here. They get to see the artist a different way. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just seeing them in the video, because most artists in their videos is talking about kill, 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 eat a dick, eat a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, and that ain't them. You know what I'm saying? That ain't them. Like, I mean, not even you know what I'm saying? Call no say niggas ain't what they is, but that ain't niggas 24/7. You know what I'm saying? I slap the shit out of niggas quick, but I'm not trying to. I'm not with that shit. I could get slapped the shit out of me quick too. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, stay in your lane. Like that's so. I say that to say that's not the mission. You know what I'm saying? Program is what are we doing to build? You know what I'm saying? So encouraging other people to do other shit. I swear to God, I want somebody that we know to actually do some movie shit and it be something that we all could support. And somebody probably is. So somebody like, I'm doing my shit, you ain't fucking with me. That's because I don't know about it. And that's because I don't be on the internet like that. I support. If somebody hearing this and they doing that, like, reach out to me. I will support you, no doubt. Word to mother. Because we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my word. I will support. So, and if nobody listening, because ain't anybody listening to Wild Butcher and this shit, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody happens to cross past this, or when you went, like I said, when you did with your other artists, like, all jokes aside, like, just because you in that lane right now, you could be the one to spread that message. So do that for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man. You already know. Like I said, from day one, man, you've always been a good dude, man, and I support everything you do, man. Any way I can. You already know how that go. And at the end of the day, man, your music is dope, man. Like, I can't wait for the future projects, man. Like, I would definitely would love to hear you on a premiere joint. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
that shit would be
that
hot.
was too. And you know what? It's crazy because Preem told me he was gonna give me a beat, and that shit never happened. I know he's busy and all that shit. And then again, I was kind of hurt behind that shit because it never happened. No, I was hurt behind that shit because it never happened, but I wasn't mad at him. It was like, again, I had to stay in my lane. Like, who the fuck is you? Like, that's Premier. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to even be on
Word.
the show, Premier said, yo, I'm a fan. I've been playing your music for years. Yo,
That's crazy. That's fucking
what
crazy.
more? What more could I ask for? What more could I ask for, bro? If
Word.
you took my
That's
hand,
fucking
fucking man,
crazy,
with the
bro.
man. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I didn't get from him was an autograph because I was too fucking starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I owe that man fucking mad homage just for making that. That was a highlight of my life, right? Like, that's DJ Premier, like, real talk. And DJ Eclipse. DJ Eclipse did a track. Not only did he interview me, he did a track for me, like did the Zigga Ziggas on it. You know what I'm saying? The legendary DJ Eclipse. Like, you feel
Oh.
heard up, love right there. Like, so we just need to step it up, man. Basically, we need to step our game up, man. People need to get
Yeah,
more.
I feel like we need to stop doing the bare minimum. You know what I mean? I think like we
But
need to
there you go. There you go. There you
like
go. There you go. Word.
that's the type of shit that's just going on. It's like, you know, like unfortunately everyone thinks like the like button is the ultimate support. It ain't. Like that's not helping nobody. It looks good, but it ain't really doing much. You're just feeding into niggas' egos. Now if you want to comment, share the content to help other people find out about these people, that's a different story. Now you contributing. Now you putting your people on to other people's people. And it just keeps going on and on and on. But if we ain't hitting that share button, you just clicking the like button, ain't shit gonna happen, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to reach their goal. You know what I mean? Like the goal is to be worldwide, man. The girls should be worldwide. We all work together as a
You
community
fuck,
and we all help each other. Like that's the goal.
you fuck with Hus Kingpin?
You got some dope music.
Huh? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just, in my mind, I'm running through a whole bunch of names of dudes that I think that the world should see more of. You know what I'm saying? Or hear more of. Like, it's so many artists out there right now doing their thing that, again, everybody don't have to be an artist. It's already artists already doing their thing. You could take a whole nother lane, blow your shit up still. Like, it's about, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of ideas. I just need to act on them, and then maybe that should have inspired me. Because you know what? My motto was always, I could show you. When I'm ready, yo, I swear to God, anytime I get into some shit, and I was raised that way, like, I could show you better than I could tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word.
So that it's one of those type of things. Like, you got to get out there and do it yourself. So, and all of these ideas, I am gonna put into motion at some point. But just for the sake of conversation, since we having it, man, I'm just giving everybody they the cannabis flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, all I know is,
Giving
nigga, yesterday we had a long ass convo. Then we get it today. All I know is tomorrow, nigga. Better start on something, bro. Yo, we had a whole motherfucking discussion about this shit. And that's what procrastination is, nigga. Tomorrow, not tomorrow.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a lot of great ideas, like you said, bro. And I want to see you put them into play on
I
some
mean,
real shit.
so like, I appreciate you putting me on this shit. This is my first time being on some live shit for real. But let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like off of this shit. Like let's keep the you know what I'm saying? Like we was building yesterday on some real shit. Like, and we could toss some ideas around. Like I'm with it. Like even if you're doing your own thing, like it don't have to be nothing that I'm necessarily involved in. I'll support in any kind of way. That's to
Same,
anybody
bro. Same.
listening. That's to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. Like because you know what I'm saying, y'all supported me, you know what I'm saying, y'all support me. So yeah, man, let's get it. Word up. Let's get it. But let's talk about it for real, like off because I'm 100% with it. Like, and a lot of times and it helps. It can't hurt. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's rock out. Let's do this shit, yo. Cause
No doubt.
I guarantee you we inspire somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody listening to our conversation, but except those cool ass people right here. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, there's so many more other people that need to hear what we're saying, or at least not hear what we're saying, but to grasp that idea that we're talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe need to hear from somebody else that they want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? That they will listen to, but in our circle, like, you know what I'm saying? But and what you doing, you got the platform that can make that happen. I can't make that happen on a single, you know what I'm saying, or even in the project. You know what I'm saying? Because it take people to listen to the content, and it'll be the same old shit as far as the procedure. But now you're giving them something visual, and they get to see, like I said, a whole different side of the artist. And you know what I'm saying? If you putting it out there, especially if your angle, because you might get a lot of artists, you can't control what the artist's gonna say when they get up there. So you might start asking them questions, conversation going, whatever way it's going, and you might be a fucking dickhead saying a whole bunch of dickhead shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to fuck them up as far as shutting down the interview, but you can't wait till it's over because you're not really saying nothing productive.
Yo, that's some real
That's what
shit.
I'm telling you.
Niggas can be
For the
dickheads
dude,
all day, bro. It don't even matter. Yo, like you said, yo, I enjoy this shit. So if anyone, even if somebody was not enjoying their time on the show or some shit, it wouldn't matter to me, to be honest with you, because I'm not doing this. I mean, I'm
no,
doing it for me in the sense of having a good time and building with people, but I'm doing it for others. So if someone came on the show and want to be a dick and make themselves look like a dick, you fucking up your career. You ain't fucking up my career, nigga. I'm staying the same as day one. So by all means, you know what I mean? Niggas want to hop on, be stupid. That's cool, man, because you ruining your
nah,
shit.
I'm saying like, but you know, like to have a whole long conversation with a nigga that ain't about nothing. It just, I don't mean, it's
Word.
a sound. Whereas I'm saying with your platform, you could set the narrative. Like I'm not again. You could still have a conversation about whatever the fuck, and still implement that somewhere in the conversation as far as you know what I'm saying. Like so,
Yeah.
not only like what was your album like, or what was your favorite album, and stuff like that, which is great questions and stuff like that, because that's what we want to know from an artist. You put that music out, like how you feel about shit like that. But also, what other contributions are you, if you're not making them, willing to make the hip hop? Do you have any ideas? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, try to, because they might. That shit might be lying dormant in them. And it might be that interview that might put them on the spot to make them go, word. I'm on an interview for one. I'm on an interview. Two, this is the type of shit that they asking me. It's gonna make them think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying though. That did happen actually a bunch of times, dude. Like what you just said. Like we be just chatting it up, building, and like niggas would just come up with ideas out the blue and shit. And
You
it would
gotta
just be
control
like
the
that's
You got to control the narrative, man. And you do that already with what you. I'm just saying, do that for your boy, like for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get deep on these niggas, like as far as at least at some point in the interview where you put them on the spot with that shit, because we need more of that shit. Like, and since this is your lane, this is where you keep poking at them with it at. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else doing some other type of filmy shit could always have films with that type of theme in it, or not that type of thing, but something else that'll inspire somebody else. That, you know what I'm saying? Just keep this shit contagious, man. That's all.
You know what my show is all based around for those that watch and like, you know, pay attention and shit. I'm spontaneous as fuck. You know what I mean? Like I never like to have a set plan. I like to just let shit do what it do. And I always keep the artists on their toes for the most part. Because I like to just throw people off. What the fuck's the point of doing a show if everybody doing the same shit?
That's
you know
my big
I mean?
brother
Like,
there, yo. That's my big brother, my big bro house.
so speaking of being spontaneous, you by chance have any bars you would like to drop?
Huh?
I said, speaking of being spontaneous, you got any bars you would like to drop? You want it on your toes, nigga. You got on your toes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, shit.
Word, man. I told you I keep niggas on their toes, bro.
That's some funny shit.
Word. And it's Freestyle Bros, Freestyle Fridays. Nah.
Freestyle Fridays? Oh, yeah, that's the thing for real?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it back, but I mean, so far a lot of people don't want to freestyle, don't want to drop no bars, so it's like, well, I mean, I want that.
Bars?
I mean, hey, I want you to drop bars. You got them, bro. Cause I know you got
No.
fire.
I wasn't talking about me. I was saying,
oh.
drop no bars.
Nah, because they just, you know what I mean? Like, I guess they scared to sign on the spot. And it's like, I mean, I get it, but I don't, because I'll freestyle anywhere, anytime. So that's just me, though. But, like, I get it, though. But I like to be spontaneous. I might drop some shit here and there that you didn't think was going to be fucking ass, or just in general. Like, I be catching niggas off guard. Like, yo, what he just say? He wants me to freestyle? Like, yeah, I asked you, I asked you to freestyle on the fucking spot. I know niggas really don't do that no more, but
Yeah, hip hop. I fucking love hip hop, so shit.
Exactly, yo. Like I got tech plus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I love this. I love the show in general, man, because I can just be myself. I can be myself, and any whoever is on the flip side of this that I'm interviewing and talking to, they can be themselves. You know what I mean? You're not expected to be a certain way. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's what this platform's about. Be yourself. You want to be a weirdo, be a weirdo. You want to be an asshole, you want to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like do what you do, but you know what I mean? This is all out of fun. You know what I mean? Whoever be tuning in and out on some real shit, they could be at the motherfucking club right now. They could be at the strip club right now. Instead, they watching. So you know what? I take it exactly for what it is. We give it entertainment for those that are at home and got shit to do, or those that need entertainment.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say that you could take that shit so much further. So just keep that shit in mind. You hear me?
What happened?
Simple, yo. You could do so much more with that shit. It's a powerful tool, brother. And you already took the first step with doing it. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, man. It's levels to this shit. Climb that ladder, bro. For real. Wow.
Hell yeah.
I support 1,000%.
You already know, bro. And then vice versa, nigga. Like I said, anytime you drop something, anytime I can help out, I'm gonna do my best to make sure it happens. Because that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? Like it's one, like I said, if you can call anybody a brother, you can call anybody family, but if they're not contributing like a brother, like family, can you really call them that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I look at it. So if I call you family, I'm gonna push your shit. I'm gonna slap niggas in the face with your shit. Like I will go motherfucking ham on niggas. Like that's just how it is. That's how I support. My whole page could be your fucking all your posts. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anything you need help with too is vice versa, bro. You support me, I support you.
I
That's how it goes.
that, man. I appreciate that. Word.
Most definitely. doubt. I'm definitely looking forward to the future projects though, man. Cause like I said, man, I want to hear some new Wild Bunch shit.
Yeah, holla at me, man. Holla at me, yo. And like I said, you know, we connected with all these people doing their thing, so we have enough content. We just need more than what we doing right now to expose it. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas need to
Word.
be creative. Like I'm a businessman at the end of the day. I wanna explore and see what else I can do myself. So I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying? Just by what they doing. Like they focus on they A game with the music, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna focus on a whole different thing behind what they doing. So that's the lane I'm really I want to explore right now. So let's do it, bro. Give me, like I said, let's have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like off of this right here, on the phone for real. Chop it up. Reach out to some of these talented artists and DJs up in here that's even took the time out to listen to any of this shit today. And
Word.
what we could do.
You already know. We definitely we gonna figure some shit out, yo. 'Cause like I said, man, we both on the same page for the hip hop shit and what needs to be done and how it should be done or whatever the case. So it's definitely gonna pop off, man. But I think I think we covered a lot of shit, man. So I mean, I think if you cool with it, we wrap it up.
Yeah. Shout out to Milk Crate fan. Motherfucking people.
And then once again, I definitely appreciate your time, bro. 'Cause I know you literally just got off work and shit. Like, so I know how that should be.
Yeah, bro. Word up. They busting my ass over there, but gotta do what I gotta do, right?
No
Word.
doubt. You already know. You already know. But bet. So yeah, so fucking yeah, we're gonna talk after this shit. It was kind of a crazy journey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here like, damn, like we're playing fucking phone tag and shit. It took a whole motherfucker almost 30
Yeah,
minutes to
my
an
bad
hour.
about. Like I said, I've never been on this shit before. So right now I'm on my son's phone. I got a piece of shit phone, but I got my son. You know these millennials be having all the right stuff. So shit.
Word. Well, good thing you had an extra one in the stash, you know what I mean?
Oh, he had one in the stash, so that was cool. Like, but yeah, I appreciate you having me on this shit, bro. Like, keep doing your thing for real.
No
And
doubt, no doubt.
I then now like checking it out and saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, just do me that solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to do your thing, have the fun and all of that shit. But yo, the message is important, bro.
Oh yeah,
Word.
of course. Of course, of course. I'm what's that? Each one teach one, man. That's my philosophy.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? I live by it, die by it. Like I'm gonna make sure we don't get misled. You know what I mean? Or attempt to with all these devils and demons and assholes. You know what I mean? You know how it should be. It's not much you can do nowadays, but you can still pass on the word and hopefully it sticks to people. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. So,
Word.
anything you need before I tap out?
You just let people know how to get a hold of you if you want, like you know what I mean, your handles and all that.
It's Wild Bunch, everything Wild Bunch for real. My Facebook is Wild Bunch. My Instagram is Wild Bunch. My YouTube is Wild Bunch.
No doubt, no doubt. What's the future project again? Like you have a title for it? You said.
Actually, the one I'm working on with Apocalypse right now is called Enemy.
Enemy. Nice.
Enemy.
So definitely.
It's actually just the but it's not the word enemy. It's NME. It's an acronym.
Oh, all right, cool.
So
That's
it's
what's up.
the acronym for niggas moving everything.
Oh shit. That's crazy, man. I like that. You got a album cover set, like, or you still in process?
Actually, we just started. So we got like I think we got like 3 joints. We got like 3 joints done so far. He don't want to it's gonna be a EP, so it's gonna be
Okay.
a joint, but we putting like we putting all into the production and the mastering and all that shit. Like we going forward with it. Like again because it's gonna be under the 8th Day label, and you know that's apocalypse shit. Like it's You know what I'm saying? It's his baby right there. So I want to help him build that shit up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. Like, he actually went out and started his own shit, got the LLC, all of that shit. Like, that's what we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we waiting for? So yeah, I'm
Word.
behind him 100% with that shit, and he behind me. Pause. We support each other. You feel me? So, word.
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up though, man. But yeah, so I bet so I can't wait to hear that shit, yo, when it drops. Like, or whatever the case. Send
And
me
then
some
yo, you gotta send me something. I got you.
yeah, yo, I got so many now. I gotta I gotta travel back in time right quick and figure out what's what, because I don't even remember what the fuck I sent you for the first time. And then I just made like an additional
It's email. Word.
word, yo. No doubt, no doubt. Definitely, yo. 'Cause like I said, man, it'll be a blessing to have you on a fucking beat, bro.
Well, it was a blessing to be up here, brother. I appreciate it. Word. I appreciate you taking the time. We've been on the phone for a minute, but it was my pleasure. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Word up. That's simple. I appreciate you. Respect.
You already know, brother. Like, I appreciate everything you've done for hip hop and in general, just being a good dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You definitely, you know what I mean? So definitely appreciate you, man. We gonna keep working even in the future, man. We're gonna make shit happen, and we're gonna talk about the shit after, and go from there, yo.
Yeah, hit me up. You know, I ain't nothing but a phone tap away. You heard?
No doubt. You already know, man.
Word up.
So, so bet. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get out from your end. I think there's like a little X or some shit.
Yeah, I'm about to hit that button.
All
So
right, cool.
I'm
Yeah,
live
yeah.
with
I'm
you.
still learning too, nigga. I'm still
Huh?
learning too, bro.
Yeah, yeah, right? Nah, but
Word.
big ass X button. That gotta be it. So yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. But yo, I appreciate your time, bro. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, bro. Salute. You heard?
All right, bro. Peace. Word. Once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in and whatnot. Yo, that was the homie Wild bunch of shit. That's a good dude right there, man. Like, make sure you check out his music on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. Make sure you add him on Instagram and Facebook under Wild Bunch. Um, Tomorrow we got the homie Alucard from Creative Juices Music. That's just gonna be dope. And once again, shout out to all the sponsors. You know what I mean? It's Snow Goons, Elite Sound International, and of course, Creative Juices Music. I appreciate all y'all for constantly supporting. I got plenty of videos up on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.